AC and JoJo all my life. So, of course, it's January 6th. Today, the new Congress, will be certifying the election results. Well, Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States. It's also a pretty auspicious day, depending on what side of the aisle you are or what side of humanity you're on. January 6th, 4 years ago, people charged the Capitol and tried to, kill Mike Pence. They asked where Nancy Pelosi was. They stormed the Capitol. They smeared feces all over the Capitol. They attacked officers. So either that happened on January 6th or people having a rowdy visit of the Capitol. But what is interesting is that now we as a country have to decide what we believe. And what this country tends to do, or certain elements of this country tends to do, is when something is inconvenient, it didn't really happen or it wasn't so bad. Like we have slavery, we have books in certain parts of the country. Florida, for example, said that slaves had benefits, as if it were a 400-year unpaid internship. Slave had benefits, like somebody from Human Resources came out and went over to let Moses, this is your benefits package. It's leaving for you to read, so I'll do it for you. Here's your work schedules all day, every day. We have people that are saying that, that Sandy Hook never happened or the Holocaust never happened. So anything that certain people cannot explain because of the level of atrocity, they will explain away by saying it never happened or pretending it wasn't as bad. Generally, it is the people who never suffered under the victims. They weren't the victims of those things. But now it is an ironic thing where we're swearing in the very man who fomented the riot that made January 6th infamous. And you have a whole slew of people pretending like it never happened. And it seems the height of irony that the very people the now 47th president tried to have assassinated or tried to intimidate were swearing him in peacefully. And you got half the people who are lamenting that this was a horrible day and half the people pretending like it's a day that didn't exist. And that is American history. You have people right now in the United States of America who don't want to teach black history because it's inconvenient, who don't want to teach history with women because it's inconvenient, or hidden with Native Americans because it's inconvenient. So we can only have the history that they say we should, and we can only have a history that is glowing, or only have a history that speaks in sparkling terms. And we can do what we always have done. America gets to decide what history it wants us to know, and we only want the history that puts us in a good light. It's smoke and mirrors, but you get to decide how the mirrors angle. That's a little note from the GED section. Got a jazz report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.